G-Roll Electronic Productions, baby.
Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matters to we the people. You know, the leftists, they care more about wokeness than they do about protecting our children. And this story is an example of that. Seattle refuses to remove homeless encampment on middle school grounds before semester begins. This is from the red state. A popular but idiotic Democratic response to growing homeless problem on the West Coast has been to designate public spaces as camping zones for the homeless. Now this is it's crazy. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix my screen over here. Sorry about that. This is nuts. The idea seems to be that if they have a specific place to pitch their tents and do all those other things known to plague homeless encampments, they will not crowd sidewalks or bother pedestrians. So their solution is to have it on middle school grounds, like with children are. This makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense whatsoever. The article goes on to say that it's an insane idea on its face, but for some reason the Seattle municipal government decided to take a perplexing step of allowing one of those public spaces to be a middle school. Perhaps throughout the pandemic closures it seems fine, but as Seattle prepares to return to in-person learning next week, the city has announced its refusal to clear out the encampment to ensure the safety of students at Broadview Thompson K through 8 school. So kindergarten through 8th graders. Can you imagine going to school and seeing all these homeless people around your school and no one's doing anything about it? It's crazy. This is just nuts. This is wokeness at its worst. Parents and activities have been working since July to have the encampment moved in preparation for the return of students, but have been stymied every step of the way by bureaucrats on the city council and the school board, according to the Post-Millennial. And I bet you these bureaucrats and the people on the school board, none of them have children that go to this school. I bet you that. Because there's no way you would allow your kids to go anywhere near a homeless encampment. Let alone, your school is right there on your school grounds. Like, this is idiotic. Since the first day back, the encampment has grown and the Seattle School Board refuses to have it removed. Seattle School Board President Kendra Hampson threatened volunteers with trespassing who were distributing leaflets to returning parents regarding the encampment on campus, and school officials' refusals to address it. What's wrong with, how's that trespassing by handing out information? You see what they do? They censor, not even digitally, but they censor physical stuff too. Like, you can't even pass out information to parents, information that is concern their children. City officials and school board members have declined to meet with the group of neighbors, parents, and employees who are seeking to address the encampments. In emails sent by neighbors and employees to the Post-Millennial, Hampson and Director Zachary DeWolf demanded Mayor Jenny Durkin not allow the encampment to be removed from school grounds. This is crazy. And here's the note here. It says that neighbors, parents, and employees complain about homeless encampment at public property. Officials refuse to remove the encampments. President of the school board, Sandra Hampson, threatened volunteers with distributing leaflets. And here go right here. The school board members and homeless lobbyists have claimed the encampment poses no risk to students, even though violent assaults and drug use have been recorded at the encampment. So it's been drug use and assaults right there on middle school grounds, and they're not doing anything about it. This is crazy. Let's see what this video shows. Look at this. Look at him fighting right there. This is on school grounds, middle school grounds, kindergarten to 8th graders. They have to go by this. They have to walk by this.
Are you well? Are you well? Are you well? Are you well? You girls, you did fucked up. You work. You like your shit got fucked up. You get out too.
Look at that. That's crazy. Ari Huffman said, tweeted out, "Stop by the encampment and meet Mike, the former homeless meth addict, and his team. I promise it's not as intimidating as it seems," says an email from Broadview Thompson K through 8, where the video might have just recorded the sexual assault of a woman. And here's this video here.
Fucking look for you, but I vote for you. Ow. Ow.
This is on middle school. This is on middle school grounds now. This is on middle school grounds. Well, kindergarten through 8th grade, actually. This is what they got to see when they go to school. I mean, it's just crazy. It says, you'll notice a chain link fence in these videos. That was the board's only response to questions about safety of children going back to school. A fence between an encampment that almost assuredly hosts at least a few bad offenders, I'm going to say, for YouTube purposes. Encampments are often populated by released offenders who can't secure housing that follows, I got to come up with another word for that, but assault follows assault offenders registration guidelines, and property that will welcome hundreds of children almost every day a week. That's it. I mean, so they got assaultive offenders right there on middle school grounds. Like, how is this possible? How is this possible? These are the same bureaucrats who scream day and night about the necessity of masks and jabs for safety of our children in schools, but have no care for the open drug use, public nudity, I think I could say that, sexual assaults, and unsanitary conditions of homeless encampment mere feet from the front door of a middle school. Like, this makes absolutely no sense. I mean, this is sick. This is sick. One problem Broadview Thompson K through 8 school may be encountering is homeless activist Mike Matthews, who's been spearheading the resistance to clearing homeless encampments for the safety of children. Matthews' only qualifications seem to be that he was once homeless himself, but other than that, he seems to be devoid of any real understanding of public service. I mean, this is just crazy. The article goes on. I'll leave a link to the article in the description. But let me know what y'all think about this. You know, I mean, they really don't care about the children. They pretend they do, but they really don't. They just care about wokeness. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest in news. Until next time. Peace.